Hello, everyone, and welcome to my podcast where we explore latest trends, business opportunities, global migrations, and as well as real estate. Today, we are going to dive deeply and explore why the businesses are moving and relocating from United Kingdom to United Arab Emirates. And for this session, I would like to welcome a very special guest who is well decorated when it comes to finance, taxation, auditing, and such related services. He is the owner for SGP Capital and also which is actually a prosperous financial consultancy company. After a restructure that resulted in the creation of SGP Capital Holding AG in Switzerland, Dr. Ahmed is currently the CEO of the holding company. One of his quotes I really adore is, "Sorry is not good enough for errors in business." We'll discuss why this migration is happening, the opportunities it creates, and what the future might hold for British businesses and the Emirates. Welcome, Mr. Ahmed.
Welcome. Thank you for inviting me.
For sure. So, Mr. Ahmed, in today's podcast, we'll be actually dividing this into 4 segments. The first segment would be actually discussion for how and what is happening between UK people and why they are migrating to UAE. Then we'll discuss the pull and push factors. Then we'll go to the relocation process, and finally the impact and future. So first of all, thank you so much for joining us in today's podcast. What's happening right now between the UK and UAE in terms of business migration?
Okay, it is really a very grey grounds on this one, to be honest. Businesses don't just immigrate, or people don't like to immigrate without a purpose. Some people, they try to say it is end of civilizations, and some people, they say it's a growth and competitiveness in the market, so alternatives.
Right.
And it is, I think, combined between the two lines, sitting in. United Kingdom is always renowned for the name of the old man of Europe.
Yeah.
And that old man of Europe is in the 1970s nearly became for death and joined the European Union,
Right.
saved themselves, and they rebuilt themselves actually and became really a good successful reconverted. They moved from manufacturing, the hard manufacturing, to more administrative,
Right.
which is, it's nothing wrong with it. But what they done, I think, in my personal opinion, it's they shifted from maybe multiple few areas. They were good in finance, they were good in the insurance market, they were good in the manufacturing, the energy manufacturing, some hard manufacturing. And of course, always they have been well known for developing the new things in the market.
Right.
They sort of like shifted more they kept the developments of new products and new items, new medical, new whatever it is. They moved on to administrative more. The manufacturing goes somewhere else, and we will manage it, sort of.
Right.
And of course, concentrated on the financial more, the instrument of the finance, containing the banks and everything and all of that. That is fine. But that is in 2008 where it caught them. Caught them why? Because the collapse was in the finance. And collapse in the finance had a side effect. Of course, the conservative government came in, and I think maybe that's one of the biggest mistake, in my opinion, is I would really said go for a second re-election, and get a cut-off point. Because the Conservatives were more majority than the Liberal, but they joined together as one government, and they wanted to accommodate. And accommodating is usually you have to compromise, especially you're coming out of crisis.
Correct.
And a deep crisis. I mean, we technically came for a standstill weekend. Not people don't know if the banks will open actually the next day. That is how bad it was. So as a result of that, there was a delay for another 4 years, and that was not really dealing with the issues in the proper way. So that will take you backward. And that resulted with a lot of cuts, a lot of things, and false promises. I voted for the Conservative. But I think technically they misled everybody with the one statement. We are all in it together.
Well, it brings me to my second question, which is like, do you have any specific statistics or trends that you're seeing in your own practice?
To be honest,
For the relocation, especially from UK to...
I mean,
Yeah.
it is in the news. So technically,
Yeah.
it's people they're talking now in thousands
Yeah.
of millionaires
Yeah.
are plus billionaires, and really, I think technically very shortly we'll start talking about trillionaires because millionaires is start to become the norm. You
Yeah.
know, in my books, it's number. The inflation factors push certain things. Is that being having a 1 million, 2 million is easy.
I think I also read...
You have a
somewhere.
house.
Yeah, true.
You have a house, and your house put you a millionaire.
Yeah.
You might not have a penny in your bank account, but you
Yeah.
have a house putting you in the segment of millionaires. So when they say millionaires leaving, is it the people millionaires, which is technically with 1 million just in properties and everything, and those who's leaving, or is it millionaires is physically they are moving heavy liquidity from the economy outside?
Okay.
So that's why I always wonder is technically if the marketing or the news agencies or even the real figures of statistics is actually correct in when they say the millionaires. Because if they say that, it's for an example, like this year so far is nearly about 7,000 millionaires. Okay, maybe 7,000, correct.
From the UK
From the UK to outside.
Outside the world, not just the UAE.
It's not for the United Arab Emirates. It's just technically. I will come on this one because actually this is a false of why people are leaving. But what I'm trying to say is that if out of those 7,000, 5,000 of them is because of their properties worth 1.5 million, and they immigrated. Really, in the books, those not millionaires who are technically destroyed the economy. That is not a factor that what his name, the latest billionaire who left. When you say that he's left, yes, you have to be frightened.
Yeah.
This is a guy is moving millions of taxations of the system with him when he leaves.
I think I need to Google his name because
Johnson, the what they call it, the Norwegian billionaire.
Yes, the billionaire in UK that left recently.
Norwegian. He's a Norwegian.
No, but there was some UK guy as well. He's into the oil industry, and he left very recently. John Fredrickson. Yes,
He's originally Norwegian.
Yeah, so he says is that UK's 9th richest person publicly declared that Britain has gone to hell and has sold £250 million Chelsea mansion.
You see, that's what I'm saying. That is a factor can affect economy.
Yeah.
But if you have about maybe 3,000-4,000, all of them is 1 million, 2 million, and all of them those dispose their assets as properties and they left, are they really affecting the economy? They don't, because it's just a property. It's not really liquidity of economy. It's the people who left and they left, taking their business in full out. That, if that is 7,000 and the year before 6,000 and expecting next year another 6,000, of course that will destroy economy.
Of course.
But we are talking about this immigration is really more false news, threatening, trying to make like United Kingdom is collapsing. Yes, United Kingdom is heading for hell if the way it keeps going. But what I'm saying is that it's not really economically collapsing because of that. It's collapsing because of other factors.
The surgence of entrepreneurs around the world is too much now. So what do you think, what is driving UK entrepreneurs to leave?
Okay, I mean, that's what I say. We go back now is, okay, do I need to work from my desk in the UK? No, I can do it from anywhere in the world. Okay, where I need to go? Do I need the weather? That's why we have the third is, and the fourth is Italy and Spain. So they're not bothered about the tax, they're bothered about the weather. And safety and facilities. Now, there is some others, they want the glamour. And let's be honest, United Arab Emirates, for an example, especially Dubai, is giving the glamour. And a lot of people, they want the glamour.
True.
And fine, it's nothing wrong. People, they say glamour. We had the glamour in Europe. Monaco, We had it in the United States, Las Vegas and LA. So Glamour exists everywhere. Paris, Milan, Rome, London. We had it, and we still have it. So Dubai is not giving something like oh, this is new or false or what. No. It's just only joining a club that we can give you the glamour. So they're giving you the glamour, but they're giving you something with the glamour. Now you will look at it like that: is what I'm getting in Dubai. I'm getting the glamour, but I'm getting also security. I'm getting facilities. I'm getting the tax benefits. I'm getting. So multiple of plus. You want to go and compare it to London. I wouldn't even. Technically, I'm flying to London tomorrow. The first thing is before I come out the plane, my watch, I have to take it off. Really? My phone, it has to be, my wallet and my phone, it has to be in the front of my pockets. Sounds more like Karachi. I'm walking with technically all my pockets in the front of me because I really can't put anything in them because you're just frightened. And maybe everybody is going to start saying, don't stop taking the mick of, if you don't want technically to live in England, don't live in England, background Arabian, so people, they will take it in a negative way because they will be. Because rather than to deal with it, they go on the attack. They use the race. Oh, you don't like Britain? Go back. It's not about don't like Britain. I will fight for Britain more than you will fight for Britain.
Okay. Now this moves me to the other question, which is why UAE over other tax-friendly jurisdictions? What do you think?
Okay. The UAE, or really in particular Dubai. Now it's expanding. A lot of people, they started now because of multiple projects is going in, like in Sharjah, Ras Al Khaimah, and Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi.
So it is expanding, But why people? Because if we are honest, and I know maybe the Emiratis, they will not like me to say that, but people will say one thing. When you say Dubai, they meant United Arab Emirates.
True.
They don't know United Arab Emirates, they know Dubai.
Exactly.
And it's really, they think, some people, they think even like Sharjah and those is technically part of Dubai.
Yeah.
Well, actually, Dubai is one of the 7 states.
Yeah.
So it's, but Dubai is brought itself in a center to give you, as we already mentioned earlier. It gives the glamour. It gives the safety. It doesn't give you the weather in the summer. This summer has been really horrendous.
Really hot.
But, there's nothing perfect on this earth. But you still can live in the summer here. From your apartment is, or your villa is air conditioned, your car is air conditioned, your office is air conditioned, the mall is air conditioned. The mall is more colder than my apartment. Correct. So it's technically really, I can go and shop and enjoy and dine and everything. So it can solve that problem.
Yeah.
The one who wanted the glamour, they got it. The people who want the safety and family life, they got it. The people who want to retire and have the facilities, they got it. The people have, everything is easy. Everything is managed with applications and systems and in order. You have a transportation, you have the metro. Help you. You have the tram in the marina. You have the planes. It's there is no destination. I think you cannot go from Dubai or from Abu Dhabi.
Yeah, and
nowadays.
Now even the Etihad rail is coming, connecting all the Emirates.
And
it's
the
getting
beauty,
easy day by day.
And the beauty of it technically is, I think there is some sort of understanding between Doha and between Dubai on the type of destinations. So you just technically 1 hour in in Doha. And you take the other. If it is not available directly from Dubai, it is available, or from Etihad. You can do it through Qatar. True. So that triangle is really working magnificently for people.
Anyways, let's talk about a third segment, which is the relocation process. How do most UK companies start this relocation journey in your opinion?
We go back for us when we started. When we started we established our licensing, and we took technically is like a virtual offices because we were testing the market. We were figuring it out. We're trying to understand it. So you will take about a couple of years to understand it, to make sure is what can be moved, what cannot be moved. Because when you move, it's not easy. For an example, we technically have a division of an accounting. And if you tell our customers that, all your bookkeeping and everything is going to be done in Dubai, they will walk to the next accountant. Straightforward.
Really?
Yeah, because they have them. I don't want my business to be outside the country.
Okay.
So we had to understand that. So what we actually moved, we moved the processing, but we didn't move the work. The work is still with their managers, with everybody, with the client. We utilize the technology, how to transfer it. So it was like technically the clerical supporting the managers. We figured it out is that, that can work. And it worked for us.
Right.
So it's how you can balance, this. That is where it is, I would say, for people. If you are a factory, it's different. If you are a factory, you need technically to come in and locate where the factory is going to be.
Yeah.
The labor force, the training, the actual what type of factory is, what type of your factory you want to move it, all of it.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is, it will take time. So Dubai or the whole United Arab Emirates with the free zones and with the mainland licensing it gives you that luxury. And the facilities is there. Seek it, from professionals, they will help you. I will say for people, be careful from these advertisements of within 24 hours. There is nothing called 24 hours. There is no bank account can be open in 24 hours. Not in the United Kingdom, not in the United States, not in the United Arab Emirates. It just doesn't work. Some people, they say, and I hope this one, nobody misunderstand what I'm saying here, but I heard these rumors. Nobody physically, but I heard it. So I never really encountered it. It's if you make some payments, they will do it for you faster.
No,
I don't believe. No, I know how the central bank of United Arab Emirates works.
True.
So I'm saying for people, don't listen.
Yeah.
It doesn't work.
But I think I'd like to add something. As a real estate consultant, if you have a real estate property worth whatever, if you show that property and along with some documents of your home country's bank account, you can open a bank account. Yeah, I mean, one of my investors
you
opened an account.
can open it, but it is these. I'm talking about the advertisement of everything can be done in 24 hours, and it will be done in 7 days.
You need to double check.
It doesn't work. It doesn't exist. So be careful from whom you consult.
Yes.
I'm not here technically promoting. Technically, come for us, guys, please. I'm honestly really saying it is that
guys,
just
do your due diligence. I have a small question. For example, if there is a bank which is already operating in UK. And they have branches here in UAE. So is it possible for them to transfer funds from there to here?
The transfer money is a little bit awkward at the moment, and we have to confess, it is something I don't understand. I always say I don't like politics and I hate politics, and I just have no understanding why the Western world is trying to make it look like, is a United Arab Emirates is a country with no rules and no regulation. So why the Western world, they have this? Is it because people are moving? They are frightened from them? It's technically every American has to sign multiple forms, for declaring that he's an American, and all the banks will technically report every single thing about them. So how you avoid tax? How you avoid tax? You can't avoid tax. It's the same with the Western world. How you can avoid tax? But everything is reported. So really it's, but there is a media war against United Arab Emirates from the Western world. Why? I always say is, we have a say in the United States, we say is that, I buy my Mercedes, or I buy my 7-bedroom villa. My neighbor comes in and look at me and say, what you done? We done this and done this. And, he goes home and he say, okay, fine. I really would like to do something even better. And it is a competition. And their desire drives them to reach that by competition. I know people will hate me on saying that, but, it's in Britain, it's the opposite.
Yeah.
It's like, he bought a 7-bedroom house. It must be a drug problem, money. They bring you down. Rather competing with you and to go upward, they bring you down. It's just you don't get it. You just don't get it. It is. And I'm not saying the majority. No, I mean, listen. I have the best neighbors.
Yeah.
in United Kingdom. Really, the best neighbors. I have my keys, for my neighbor. Go in my house when I'm away, and please, can you do this one for me? I have it for a friend who technically goes in and do this. I have it for another friend who is just technically I call him, the guy who fix any problems. Bless him, Chris, and he has the keys. So, and if you ask them, they will say for you, Ahmed is absolutely spot on. Because they agree with me on what I just said. But what I'm saying is, the majority, the majority are nice people, but this minority which is around media is trying to bring down anybody who is successful or rising.
Yeah.
We are not able to compete with them, let's bring them down.
Let's sabotage them.
We can't really, Europe is thriving,
Yeah.
Europe didn't take really a huge whack of 2008 as we have taken in England, for an example. I'm talking about as, the way they deal with it. Okay, fine, no problem. We need to destroy them. Why you need to destroy them? Catch them, beat them, compete with them.
A healthy competition should be there.
I'll give you an example. Who formed the X Factor? United Kingdom. And the war took it. Who formed Britain Got Talent, and then suddenly we have a program, every country got a talent? United Kingdom.
Right.
Yes, United Kingdom.
Yes.
Who formed the songs shows? Who formed the Love Islands? United Kingdom. But then once it goes out, it gets better and better, and we just technically forget about it.
Right.
I can't remember which product it is for diabetic. Two scientists, British, they found the solution for it. And I think it's maybe the insulin, this injection insulin.
Yeah, insulin.
And they went in and they begged for money to support them to manufacture it. They ended up technically American biopharmacies. They took them with their family, and they manufactured in the United States. Now United Kingdom buying it from them.
That's a sad reality. Okay, it brings me to my next question, which is which visa pathways are they, investor visa, golden visa, or company sponsorship are most common today for these business relocations in your experience?
Okay, I mean, of course, everybody knows is the first thing is came out in the market. It was the golden visa.
Yes.
And it came in for initially people with wealth. That's the first impact.
Yeah.
And of course, the wealth, it is either you have money in the country with a certain amounts, or investment products inside the banks with also certain amounts, or alternatively is the people who had properties. So it is the state, the properties with the state agents confirmation for the value of their properties that gave them the first boost.
Yeah, at least your property should be 2 million worth, and it's 600,000.
I think very soon will be increased, this one, because it's too low now.
Okay.
Considering the price of the market, So it's that is really where it came in, the first one. But of course they worked on it. I raise my hand, for the government. I'm not making complimentary. It is I raise my hand for them because they're one step ahead.
Correct.
They are really one step ahead. As soon this one came in, they introduced immediately a golden visa for talent and people contribution to the in the sector of the business and everything. So selected people has been also granted this one.
Yeah.
And then they came in with more enhancement for visas for It's I think the one which is related to freelancers.
Yes.
And that's very clever.
Yeah.
Is you're bringing for the people who are not living here, but it's easy for them to go in out to build business.
Even for the content creators now.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So it was very clever, this one.
So I think golden visa is more famous.
Golden visa is what we recognize. Everybody talks about golden visa, but people they don't recognize that there is actually a multiple other packages around in the market, and it's a matter of really seek the advice of what is suitable for you.
Let's just move to the next segment, which is the impact and the future. So my next question would be, how does this migration affect the UAE economy and the business ecosystem?
Okay, I mean, let's be honest, okay? And I think, the government is working now on multiple projects of fixing the roads.
Fixing the roads. Yes.
The population now is, I think, it's about 11.5 million.
Of the UAE, yes, and Dubai is almost 5 million plus.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's, but it is that. So that's been the employment risen magnificently.
Yeah.
And that rise is put. I mean, nowadays driving in Dubai, especially from the JLT to the downtown, it can take you an hour and a half.
True.
A journey of 15 minutes.
Yeah.
It is really certain areas in business pay. You just don't even go there in the afternoon.
Yeah.
It's just technically you will be sitting there in the traffic. You know, take your dinner, take everything, and you know, honestly, that's reality. So it's the government is working on it, and you know, I think just recently, last week, they released another phase of multiple projects.
Yeah.
And I made a joke for my brother yesterday. I said, "Blimey, it's technically they are going to, it's the whole Sheikh Zayed is going to become a spaghetti." You know, it's all of the bridges above each other. You know, and he made the joke about. He said, "No, they are going to have those flying cars between the spaghettis." So anyway, but that is really is because they are sorting it.
Yes.
You know, and that's impact. That is the impact of rising population.
Yeah.
The traffic.
Yeah.
Of course, is going to affect the social life. Without a shadow of a doubt.
Yeah.
But United Arab Emirates and the government is very, very, I think, very intelligent in dealing with this, because if you don't control it, I mean, like one of the disasters of the UK, for an example, it's the illegal immigrants. Of course, this is illegal, this is legal, you know, so I'm not comparing. But what I'm saying is, multiple of cultures coming in your country, it will affect your country.
That is true.
You know, and they will become dominant. They will become their own way, their own culture. And in some countries, certain things to do is normal. So they think, when they come here, they have to do the same. That is really where I admire for my nearly now it's the first time I think 2009, and all my life when going backward and living here, then later on settling here, and I noticed that there are a lot of changes took place, and Dubai of 2010, 13, 14 is not Dubai 2025.
Yeah, I mean I have seen in every 10 years Dubai evolves,
and it's not for the worse. Yeah. It's not for a lot. Is for the best. But there is few things you might just say. Yeah. Why? It's nice. It wasn't how it was. I love it how it was. I enjoy more Ramadan before than now.
Okay.
It's. I feel Ramadan has been affected. Okay. Sort of. You don't feel the vibes. The vibes of Ramadan.
Okay.
I mean, my daughter, who is British, I was brought up as a British, and we were sitting in Ramadan. That's last year, and a girl who came in with her, I think, partner, husband, wife, boyfriend. I have no idea. She's from Eastern Europe, most likely, and she walked in with technically a top open, on the breakfast. And even my daughter, she said, "Is she for real? This is Ramadan," and I just laughed because I said for her, "Sweetheart, it's technically is you live in England and this is normal in England." She said, "Yeah, but that is Ramadan. This is Dubai." And I said, and that's recognition. Yeah. That is recognition. It shouldn't happen, really. And obviously the government have to move as well with it. So I can understand is that technically it does affect, So yes, there will be an impact of society coming in and altering the way of life. Now, I'm quite sure they are clever enough how to contain it and how to make sure it does not take and affect magnificent changes.
Correct. And would you mind telling me that which sectors are benefiting from this migration the most? Is it the manufacturing ones or the ones who are more in service industry?
I think, to be honest with you, I noticed technically is a lot of what you call it now in the medical side.
Yeah.
There is a lot in the cosmetics. There is a lot of the dentals, and these are from Eastern Europe.
Yeah.
And because they are good at it.
Okay.
So it's coming from that
And
region.
I think UAE is also giving them good recognition in terms of salary, money.
That's what I'm saying.
wages.
Yeah. But some of them is a business people, and they're bringing their own stuff within. I mean, my dental is where I live. It's not going to mention their name because that would be marketing promotions. But what I'm saying is they're a Russian firm, and all the staff Russians.
Yeah.
But it's absolutely is they provide really.
I think I can
excellent service.
also quote example of so many British schools who have moved to Dubai.
Hey, here it is,
Yeah.
and a lot of teachers.
Yes.
We part of our problem in England. People
Yeah.
they say we don't have any more English teachers. We don't have more English doctors, English nurses. Yes, we don't.
They're here.
But why they left? First of all, you need to
Yeah.
answer yourself that problem. But actually, as a matter of fact, the other question why they left because they want to find a better way of living.
A better lifestyle, a secure lifestyle.
That's not only
That's
secure,
true, yeah.
it's a better way of life,
Yeah.
for their children, for themselves, So they went in and they chose, some of them they went to Australia,
Yeah.
some of them went to New Zealand, not just only United Arab Emirates,
Yeah.
some of them they went in South Europe.
Yeah.
And so yes, that is a huge impact.
Yeah.
It's going to impact. And the sector of medical, the sector of, I think, the real estate as well is huge,
Huge, yeah.
with it. Because, when you have a community who's coming from Russia, you're going to need a Russian salespeople. When you're community coming from India, you need an Indian. Because the one who's coming, he wants to understand
In their
within the language, within
yeah.
everything, understanding what he wants from the property he's looking for. Yeah.
Okay, so Mr. Ahmed, what do you think? How do you foresee the future for the next 5 to 10 years for both UK and UAE?
Okay, United Arab Emirates is one of it is technically now TAG, which is for promoting. It
Yeah.
is the artificial intelligence.
Okay.
That is a fact.
Yeah, we are rebranding it as an artificial intelligence.
Saudi
hub.
Arabia, Qatar,
Yeah.
here. I don't know about Kuwait, to be honest with you, because I'm not really following there. Not even Bahrain. But, I know that those three is artificial intelligence. AI is for them is the future.
Yeah.
So they are concentrating on it. They are labeling it. And actually, they are not just only labeling it. I technically make my payments and I make all my, every single thing I need to operate, from my fines, if I have a fine for a car, if it is for my medical, for immigration, from everything. One app.
One app. That is true.
One app. And it comes and bring all, I open a login, tell me all my payments,
Yeah.
outstanding, how much outstanding. I click on it, it break it down. And technically I say for it, I need to pay it, and takes it from my bank account. What I'm saying is, they are concentrating and they already proved it first it work. It's not just like, we want to do this, but we are the last one who to do it.
Yeah.
No, they implemented it. And let's go for the pandemic, that we are here technically famous with our cameras for speeding.
Yeah. Speed camera.
But they converted it for monitoring the people who in out to be authorized to go out to come in. So they are utilizing the technology to its maximum.
Smart use of technology.
A smart way. So that is really is where is technically is the comparison. You want to compare it to the world, not to the UK only.
Right.
Being honest, to the UK
Right.
is not fair. It is to the UK, to the Europe, to United States, to even to to China.
Yeah.
Because China is technically so powerful on AI, by the way.
Yes.
A
correct.
lot of people, they don't understand, even they think, Japan is the most advanced. Japan is organized.
Yeah.
The Chinese, advanced.
Advanced and more price
They are not maybe
efficient.
organized, they are not organized as
Yeah.
the Japanese, but
Yeah.
the Japanese are well organized.
Yeah.
But the Chinese are well advanced in their technology.
Absolutely. Well, I think it was a very nice conversation with you. Let's just summarize in few points. Like, for example, if there is any company from UK or any part of the world who is thinking to relocate to UAE for their tax benefits, for better human resource, for overall, health, for overall health of your corporate, of your business, I think UAE is a good start. What you can do is simply first check what kind of services, what kind of products do you have, how much part of the business you want to settle first here in Dubai or in UAE as in general. And then you need to discuss, or you need to evaluate what options do you have here in terms of visas. Should it be a golden visa? Should it be investor visa? Should it be a corporate backed visa? What visa it is? And then obviously you need an office, and for that office you may need my advice. So obviously I can find you a good office. Apart from that, Mr. Ahmed can also help you guys if you want really to have tax leverages or movement of wealth from UK or any part of the world to UAE. I mean, he is obviously a PhD in finance and auditing, and he knows very well about how to give you benefits on all these financial terms. So once all that's sorted, we can have a one-on-one meeting through a video call or a Zoom, whereby Mr. Ahmed can be part of that meeting as well, and we can discuss one-on-one strategy to strategize and basically make everything that is good for you. So thank you so much, Mr. Ahmed,
You're
for
most
this
welcome.
lovely discussion. It was really, a fruitful discussion as always, and I hope that we make further content like this in the future.
You're most
And
welcome.
if you guys want to reach out, you can click at the link below my description, which will have basically a link to my number as well. You can reach out through me on email or WhatsApp, and then we can connect from there. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe to my YouTube channel for more videos coming your way. Thank you so much.